Yes, hello. Welcome back to Thomas Petterson channeling spirits and extraterrestrials. And it's the month to give some donations to someone who needs it. And this month we have given to UNICEF Norway to give to Gaza, the children in Gaza. It's 500 crowns. You see here, I have my cat here. He's always interested in what I'm doing. And we can read what stands here. Dear Thomas Petterson, I'm going to translate it from Norwegian. You have chosen to stand on the children's side with us earlier. That has saved lives. Thank you very much. The world's most dangerous place for children. Gaza has become a graveyard for children. The survivors are trapped in a living hell. Since 7th October last year, UNICEF has delivered life-saving emergency help for children and families in Gaza. But that is not enough for all. The situation is becoming worse every day. Starvation and sickness can take several lives than bombs. The children in Gaza risks of dying of starvation. Oh, my cat is digging herself down here. And insufficient food and water, sickness and tiredness is a lethal combination. UNICEF fights for a truce, builds up emergency stockpiles, and we do everything we can to deliver life-saving emergency help. Also in hard to reach environments and areas. To save a child which is starving can cost as little as $1 a day. So yet another time we have to ask for your support. Can you help? Yes, we can. And we have given 500 crowns. So we will help some children in Gaza. Or if they want to give it to someone else, who knows. And I also want to say that everything is coming to the surface. I can see it on myself, to kind of look at it and choose what you want to do with it. It is kind of hard because we are really in our body form, driven by our ego and our desire. So we have to try to let love and the heart guide us, but there is many struggling with this now, to wanna look at themselves, look inwards, to create a better reflection outwards. But there's someone going mad, or some are taking to the guns and riots, some are dealing with it, some understand what is happening, some do not understand what is happening, and then you see the wars, the famines, and everything is coming to the surface for us humans to choose. Also the UFO stuff is just becoming more and more shown and pronounced in the world. It's more and more getting to the surface, and there are a lot of things going on Skinwalker Ranch. There are a lot of things going on in our skies, and also there are landings now. Aliens are showing themselves on the camera and trying to waken us up and reach into our awareness, so we can understand and that these are real and that we are being controlled and fooled by some agendas here on Earth. So we are not going to go very deep into that. It's just, but if you search inside yourself, you can feel the energy coming. You can feel that you are kind of getting tested, and what you want to do with these things is up to yourself, of course. You are free will. So some will just give in to the desires, some will give in to the ego, some will listen to the heart, some will awaken and understand more. So this is really presented to us for us to understand more of who we are and find that choice together where we can grow and expand. And then we also have to look at things and deal with them. And when it all comes at the same time, it just gets very messy, And as I have said, some will deal with it, some will just give in to it, some will find a combination, some will just go nuts or give in to the energy and just do whatever they like. So these galactic energies are coming more and more to the Earth, and we are seeing more and more consequences of our lifestyles and how we live on Earth, and that we have to make a change, because how we are living now is not sustainable in the long run. And in the end, every people, every man, every woman, everyone has to look inside themselves to cleanse and find what they need and what they want to keep. And this is just, it is hard, it's not easy. So I understand that people are confused and are maybe not finding their way, and maybe they are finding their way. Some just give in to desire and just do what they love and like, and that is from A to O, as we say here in Norway. And that creates, a lot of turbulence and, what could you say, diversity, to put it in a neutral state, But this is for us humans to wake up and to end suffering, Because if you're going to move on to something better, we have to look at that which is negative and choose if we want to have it or not. So I think we are either going on a road to becoming a positive spacefaring race, working with other alien races, or we're going to become conquerors and warlike, intelligent beings which like to do things our own way. So, but either way, we have to stand together, because if we fight each other, we are going to destroy ourselves. And that the aliens know. They know this, so they are trying to manipulate us either way, the different agendas and the light and darkness. So there are positive beings, there are some negative beings, there are some agendas influencing us, and in this we have to find, the way. And they know we have free will, so they are kind of manipulating us to see where we go, That is, creating a lot of turbulence here, and some humans are, of course, manipulated and controlled by some of these beings, but some of them are here to help us. So I'm not going to go more into that because it's an enormous field. So I can sit here and talk for hours, about these things. So in the end it will come out, because it has to come out if we are going to become anything, the human race. And I think the people in the higher elite classes know this. So they are just not agreeing upon which way we have to go. Do we want to be good or do we want to be bad, So that is still your choice, good or bad, but we should take the positive side because that would benefit us more, And that said, you can take the information, do whatever you want with it, but I think you will find some truth in it. And we have given 500 crowns to UNICEF, and much love on your way to awakening and understanding what is going on. So, sometimes I think about this mission here and on Earth and what I've taken upon myself. So, but I guess we took that choice on another level and place. So, goodbye.